All right, it is Bueller and Dodge, and on the phone we got a special guest today. It's going down UFC 191. It's Saturday, September 5th, live in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Only way to catch the action is live on pay-per-view, or even better, live and in person. Tickets are available through Ticketmaster.com, or you can get them at the MGM Grand box office. Main event is going to feature your current flyweight champion, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, versus this man, the number one ranked flyweight in the world, John the Magician Dodson. John, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing this morning?
We're awake.
Are we?
Well, I'm awake.
Yeah,
Dodge
sure,
is still
don't
half
sound like
asleep.
he's awake.
I got to give credit to Dodge for that magnificent introduction. But seriously, it's going to be a great fight. You guys are both very tenacious fighters, and this is a 5-round fight. And this is one of those 5-round fights where I can kind of see it if it does go the distance. The first round is going to be just as explosive as the fifth.
Yeah, you can expect me to come out swinging for the fences and making sure I'm going to put him down in that first round, second round, third round, fourth round, and fifth round. I'm going to drop him as many times so I can keep on getting that belt around my waist and securing the fact that I am the best. And Demetrius Johnson is my bipolar opposite that doesn't know how to talk, super monotone, and just being so boring. I'm showing everybody that I'm going to be amazing with all this stuff.
Well, you definitely gave Demetrius one of his toughest fights the last time you guys met at the UFC on Fox card for the title. You did knock him down twice in that second, and you ended up losing a close decision. Now, what are you going to do that's going to be different other than maybe knock him down a couple more times?
Well, since I knocked him down the first and I knocked him twice in the second, I mean, in boxing, well, I've already won that one with a 8-9 and a 7-9 round. I mean, 7-10 round. So, in this time, I'm going to make sure I'm doing like an MMA style, and I'm going to hit him every time he's on the ground, making sure that his head bouncing off the canvas. I'm going to pretend like Demetrius Johnson's head is just a basketball. I'm just dribbling with my fist.
Dude, I love the way you hype in this fight, man, because it's like Demetrius Johnson. We've talked about it before. When he hypes his fights, there's not a lot behind it. He goes in there and he does work, but when it comes up to hyping the fights, there's a lot left to be desired. But I like the way that you're talking this fight up. And actually, you've been quoted as saying that Demetrius Johnson's holding back the division and keeping you from stardom. What do you mean by that?
Exactly how I said it. He's holding us back. People think that flyweights are boring, dull, not all there, monotone, and we just don't know how to excite fans. But they don't understand that, and that's just why what's out there, that whole, the most current bonuses. Like, look at me. I have bonus every single one of my fights except for the one that I was freaking the one. We already know my most recent one wasn't performance of the night, that bonus. But he showcased some of my skills that Demetrius Johnson is going to try to employ on me. He's going to try to hit me with those weak double legs, a weak little 1-2 punch in the face, and I'm going to sit there and make sure I can counter those. Hit him with my own 1-2, and then put him to sleep. I'm rocking to have a nice little lullaby, and now I'm going to get a double bonus. I'm going to get that performance on the night and also a fight on the night. And if it's too boring for Demetrius Johnson to continue to fight the way that I want to fight, then I'm not going to get that fight on the night. If he's just going to give up in the first round, he should just give me the belt now.
He's already said that your win over Zach Mikowski doesn't even warrant you a title shot, that he should be fighting Henry Cejudo.
Of course he wants to fight Henry Cejudo. Why does he want to fight people that have just been put into the top 10 every single time? Oh, wait, that guy has one fight in the UFC. Let me go fight that dude. He has 2 fights in the UFC. Let me fight him. Let me go ahead and fight everybody else that is not worthy, that's not number one contender status, and let me go ahead and just beat up on the weaker people. I mean, that's picking off your opponent and making sure that you're trying to stay a champion. If you're going to run and hide all the time, then, man, I will be that boogeyman coming through your, creeping through the window, or coming through that closet door and opening it for you and ripping you and snatching you from whatever dreams you had. Whatever good night's sleep that you wanted, I'm going to be there, and I'm going to sit there and make sure I do it. September 5th, while I'm hitting him with my fist in his face, and I'm going to put my fist straight through his throat. And if it doesn't go through his throat, I'm making sure I'm pushing his teeth, his mouthpiece straight down it.
Some serious, strong words, man. So I'm assuming that you want the belt, you want the strap in this division because you want to show everybody how exciting that your weight division can be, right?
Of course. I want to make sure that everybody starts realizing that it's not longer about the heavyweights like Ali and Frazier and Mike Tyson coming in with a division. No, we want to sit there with a Sugar Ray Leonard, Pacquiao, Mayweather's coming through. And of course, I'm not going to be sitting there hyping the glamour of Pacquiao because I don't know Mayweather because I'm not going to be that rich. Well, I get to sit there and have a whole nation behind me with a Filipino flag waving right beside me. So I can do this as quickly as possible. If anything that everyone wants to see, let's just go ahead and say that I'm amazing, I'm awesome, and we can do this any day of the weekend. And Demetrius Johnson wants to sit up there and say that September 5th is going to be the most warranted fight that he's ever had because he's going to lay and pray and just going to sit there and do something so unique, which is called being boring. Well, I'm going to do the counter opposite. I'm going to sit there, be too exciting, too fast, too important, and I'm going to hit him with every single shot that's going to land. Not only am I going to be swinging for the fences, but I'm throwing the kitchen sink, too.
So not only are you calling out the flyweight champ, but I've also heard you recently calling out the current bantamweight champ, one of the guys you've already defeated once, TJ Dillashaw, and you also want to go on American Ninja Warrior. So it looks like you have a big plans for next year.
I got big plans for every year, every single year. I want to make sure that I'm doing everything in progressions. I look to the future. I'm going to have my name written in the stars and not washed away in the sands like most of you dudes. I'm coming in and wiping the time. I want to wipe the floor with Demetrius Johnson. I have to do that. I'll defend my belt as many times as the UFC will allow me to before I have to go and show everybody that they're not worthy, and I move up to 135 and show that TJ is not worthy as well. And as soon as I get done beating up everybody at 125 and everybody at 135, then I'll go up to 145, and whoever's the current champion then, I'll destroy him too.
Let me ask you a question. Have you had coffee yet today?
Nope, I haven't. I haven't had any coffee. The only thing I've been eating, I'm eating right now. I have oatmeal with some berries and some eggs. That's about it.
What do you like
what
after
kind of berries,
coffee?
man?
Raspberries, blackberries, and what's pretty much mixed berries. There's some strawberries in there too.
I like this,
I like
man.
having breakfast as a family.
Yeah, I can hear some voices in the background. That's cool. That's really cool. So obviously you're hyped for the fight. You got a lot of energy. It sounds awesome. We got one more question for you. This is something we ask everybody that we interview. It's a who would win in a fight question. Dodge, go for it.
All right, John, who's going to win in a fight? A bear with machine guns for hands and feet, or a pterodactyl that poops chainsaws?
Easy. A pterodactyl that poops chainsaws. Because he can sit there and hide throughout all the bushes and the trees, and the bear, if it has a machine gun, it's going to be trying to wipe out all the space. Bears all are known to fly, not to fly, to climb. But while you're trying to climb, there's some chainsaws falling down on his head. It's going to be more of a who can sit there and have a better aerial attack, and who's going to be with the more advantage. We already know if you have a higher ground, it's going to work. So this pterodactyl will be circling, trying not to make as much noise, and try to blend in with the airplanes, and then start pooping, and he's not going to keep these chainsaws falling down. The machine gun, you can hear it. That's loud. Then there's a chainsaw, bang, but still. Like you don't know if it's going to be an aircraft, car, truck, Jeep. That machine gun bear ain't going to be really doing much.
I think you're the first fighter that's ever broken it down and thought about it, other than just trying to give us a gut reaction.
No, honestly, you were the first person that has brought up the whole like perching in the tree. That's brilliant. I love it. Fantastic. Well, John Dodson, we wish you the best of luck at UFC 191 again Saturday, September 5th, live in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. You can get it on pay-per-view, but you can also get it live. Tickets are available through Ticketmaster or at the MGM Grand box office. Hey, John, thanks, and best of luck to you, man.
Well, thank you guys for having me on. When I talk to you guys again, I'm going to sit there have a new built and see how charismatic and charismatic I am early in the morning again.
All righty.
All right. I love it, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.